Uh, uh, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Is it still evening now, or is it because it's more of a morning, afternoon sort of a thing? I guess it's more afternoon, I suppose. Either way, folks. Can you hear me? My name is Cornelius LOW, professional wrestler turned Butler VTuber at your service. And with you, I have a special guest. Actually, let me see if she's ready to undeafen. Let's see if she's ready to speak now. Let's see if she's ready to speak. Actually, I'll put away this prop first. Maybe she's speaking to her own chat first, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, I see how people are positioning us already. My goodness. Okay. Oh, she's ready. 3, 2, 1. Hello there.
Okay. Shut up, Hanari! Shut up!
Why are you being so stressed for, my dear?
He says, Second! Is she giving you a hard time? You can rock down her head. Excuse me?
Settle down, everyone. Settle down. We're all here to learn. We're all here to have an educational and an enjoyable time here on our channels, I suppose. I suppose it does come off it, doesn't it? Now, you with the school outfit, me in my vest and tie. Heck, if you want to really go old school, look what I have. Yeah. But I'll put this away first. I don't see any reason why I have to wave that around right now.
Anyway, my name's Paula. We are training under Project Dreamcatcher, and today we have Cornelius LOW here with me for the call. Say hi to Cornelius. Hello.
Well, if you just so insist. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Introducing first, from Damansara Uptown, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, he is your fellow Uptown Low Life, Cornelius LOW. I hope this got caught all that, because sometimes the audio cuts off pretty often. Does it?
It's pretty good. I'm very impressed by your rolling R's.
Oh, why, thank you, my dear. Thank you, my terima kasih. It's all right. You can't. Can you roll your R's, my dear?
There you go.
Close enough. So yes, indeed, folks. My name is Cornelius LOW, professional wrestler, IRL professional wrestler turned Butler VTuber. Yes, indeed, folks. I have actually been wrestling, actually wrestling, for the better part of 6 to 7 years. I've been a wrestler longer than I've been a VTuber, actually. So that's pretty wild to think about. If you want proof of me actually wrestling, I'm showing like a short vid of me actually wrestling on my stream. If you want a quick peek of that.
Nice.
And so okay, let's sort of get this show on the road, folks. So how this all came about? Me and Power doing this little stream here. Came about. Well, we're about to see it. We are about to see it. Basically, when Power first debuted and stuff, and people were like wanting to do collabs and all that. She was reaching out to people. And I told to myself, oh, okay. I mean, I could do the whole gaming thing, invite her to a big party sort of game. And then something more recent, came to light, and I thought to myself, this is the perfect time to like delve into this very unique topic with someone who is part of this topic. So, and this is our cue to skip to the second slide, Power. What's this all about? What's this all about? You may say. Well. It all came about when I found out about this little announcement on the social medias, essentially. Quite several months ago, at least 6 months ago, maybe further than that. And it is the announcement of that KLP48 is coming to town, like coming to Malaysia.
I know, right?
Do you guys know what?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what KLP48 is? Do you guys know what KLP48 is? Maybe the name AKB48 might be more familiar to you guys. Yeah. So I think AKB48 is basically excuse me. Sorry, I quite literally had apambalik just now. Delicious. Yeah. So AKB48 is one of the biggest idol groups in Japan, perhaps the world, actually. You only know JKT48? Perfect. That's part of the 48 group. So AKB48 is so big that they cannot just hold themselves into just Japan. In fact, in Japan alone, the 48 group is massive. They have AKB48, STU48. I think there's another one as well. So there's a few even in Japan alone. But they have spread their wings all across, actually, primarily Southeast Asia. So JKT48 is like the oldest idol group, 48 idol group outside of Japan. They've been at this like, is it a decade now? Okay, for a little perspective here, I'm actually not an idol fan. I'm even right now, with all that I've experienced, what I've shared on social.
Are you sure about right now?
I'm not.
Think again.
Okay. Let me really be very specific here because I don't get in trouble with as they do say the elephant in the room. But in this case, it's a tiger room. Tiger. I'm not suggesting you're a tiger. I'm not suggesting you're an elephant. You are a tiger.
I'm not that either.
Wait, you're a tiger, right?
I'm not. I just got possessed. I'm still a high school girl. What are you talking about?
Right. Okay. Semantics. I'm conducting a class here, so I'm going to be delving too much into the semantics of things. Anyways. So yeah. So how this all started was when I saw the announcement that they are doing auditions for KLP48. And I was very intrigued by this because even though, again, not really an idol fan, specifically like the flesh idols, the IRL idols. You know, like if you're talking about like the V idols, you know, folks like the girls from Hololive, Kizuna Ai, Power. You know, I guess Power is a. Power, are you a V idol or V idol in training? I actually have not.
I'm in training. I don't have my single yet. I don't have like my own songs yet. There are company songs, but that's.
Naruhodo. So this will be interesting. So I'm doing this with a V idol in training. Good little perspective to have there, folks. So yeah, I just never delved into that side of J culture before. And in fact, I've been I'll be very frank. I've been a bit wary about it because let's face it, we've all seen certain unsavory news concerning idol culture sometimes, be it from the fans, from the idols themselves, the companies. The list goes on and on. You know, nothing's perfect, even in VTuber culture. It's just that I guess the spotlight on Japanese culture when it comes to idols can be a bit unfortunate sometimes. But one reason why, a couple of reasons why I was so intrigued by this, by KLP48 was because, well, representation. Simple as that. little perspective. I'm a Malaysian wrestler. You guys probably know about wrestling, right? When you think wrestling, you think WWE. You think the biggest wrestling in the world, WrestleMania, and all that jazz. You're not thinking of guys like me. You're not thinking of Malaysian wrestlers like me, even though we've existed. We've existed for 10 years now. This year is our 10-year anniversary of Malaysian pro wrestling being in existence, you know? So I've always been a little bit of been intrigued with underdogs in that sense. Yes, that's the word. I'm intrigued with underdogs, or in this case, under cat, under tiger. Semantics. So the chance to see Malaysians being part of a huge idol group. Whoa. Okay. Sokong. Let's go support. Okay. Like I am one of those guys that like support #support local, because you know if I don't support local, what the hell am I doing with myself? Yeah. Right. So. And that's when AKB48 first cry was announced. When this was announced, people were intrigued because unlike what you see on this little poster here with all the KLP48 girls, KLP48 wasn't announced yet. You know, it was just
because like they opened their auditions around January actually.
Yep.
Yeah, yep. Funnily enough. When they opened their auditions, I have friends actually like DM me saying nothing and just post me the link, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, but
whoa, you have friends that wait, so you could have been.
You should go, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Whoa, wow. I think KLP missed a huge potential sighting right there. I think they missed a potentially huge sighting right there. My goodness. Oh, that's intriguing. That is intriguing to think about. So, but I digress. So AKB48, this when this concert was announced, it was actually a few months before August, actually, if I'm not wrong. And so they had one reason why I wanted to go to this one, because even without KLP48, it's already very tantalizing, because they already announced AKB48, a few of the other 48 groups were also going there. And of course, it made sense. It just made sense that the moment KLP48, the first generation were announced, they were part of it too. Of course. And it's actually a very intriguing lineup too, actually, because it's not all Malaysians. That was what was so intriguing for me. The way that they Yeah. So most of them are Malaysian. I think at least 7 of them are. Few of them are from Japan, one from Hong Kong, of all places. And I'm very, very surprised at this. To those who know even a little bit about the 48 group, I was very surprised to learn that only one of them was Indonesian. In fact, a veteran, Devi, actually. A lot of my friends like Devi, for obvious reasons. Yeah. How?
Because for AKB, right, they have been established for so many years. Imagine the amount of people who are so inspired and wants to join them, right?
Yeah.
But let's say, for instance, in Japan, there's going to be only so many members and so many groups. Where else can they get the chance to join them? It's only overseas at this point. So It's not surprising for people to actually see a combination of a group with different country backgrounds.
Yeah.
In fact, it's a selling point, I think.
I think so too. And 48 group was very deliberate, actually. I think with positioning the KLP 48 for this, because we are in some ways the heart of Southeast Asia. We are multicultural by nature. So when I saw the auditions, there were people from literally there were people from Japan that flew themselves down to Malaysia, actually. A few Indonesians also tried to audition as well. So this is it is very, very a multinational KLP48, and I think this is a very intriguing group by that very nature alone. Yeah, actually, it's quite funny to see that like a couple of the Japanese members they've been trying their best to learn Bahasa Melayu actually. Like Coco's tagline is literally "Hi awak, saya Coco." You know,
Oh no!
yeah, it's cute. It's kawaii, right? Very, 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 very kawaii. Yeah. I think it's much better than me saying, "Hi awak, saya low."
What?
No. Ew. Why did I say that? Next slide. Okay, so this is another. So I mean, look. If you're even a little bit of an idol fan, this event is insane. I don't know if this has ever been done before, actually. Where 5 different 48 groups was in one single concert, and I don't even think that the ticket prices were that astronomical either. I thought they were very reasonable, and you get to see 5 different groups. Bonkers.
I mean, it's the first event, kind of, the first in Malaysia. So
Yes,
they're
yes.
trying to get as big, like the biggest crowd they can get. I think
Yes.
that's the impression that I get.
Yes, absolutely. So this was essentially their debut. Like AKB has performed in Malaysia before. JKT has definitely performed in Malaysia before. But this is KLP 48's debut, and just like a VTuber, your debut stream, your first time ever showcasing yourself to the world. You only get one. You only get one. You could have other. You could have like a debut 2.0. You could have anniversary streams, but you only ever get one chance to to show yourself up for the first time ever in your on a big scale, essentially. Yeah. And so I was there. So even though I wasn't really that big of a idol fan, I was very intrigued and I wanted to support the local girls. Hence why I went to the concert itself, actually. And it was packed. I thought initially it wasn't going to be so packed. So this was in Zip KL, mind you. So this was like it's a fairly new-ish space, music space, but it's headlined a lot of like pretty big names already, actually. So it was packed. A few thousand, if I'm not wrong. I thought initially it wasn't gonna be so packed like sardines. By the time the show started, I'd say close to 90% full, and that's still with like decent wiggle room too. So I wasn't there deep into the crowd being squished like a sardine. I was more hanging back, because I'm a content creator myself. I needed to like avoid getting what they say concert flu. So yeah, I hung back a little bit more, but I still got a good view nonetheless. Hence this photo here. Yeah. And so okay, so and the concert began and it was great. And I won't go into too much details on the concert itself, other than it was great. And number 2, this is just a very interesting thing. Once all the other groups have performed, Quad Lips, STU, AKB, JKT performed, and then it came to the final part of the show. For at least 5 minutes straight, everyone was chanting KLP, 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 just non-stop. Like it was becoming a feverish pitch until finally literally the curtain dropped. Like they had a whole transparent curtain thing. It literally dropped, and then came out 13 KLP 48 girls. And yeah, it was great. You could tell that the girls were very emotional. One of them at least ran off stage after they performed. So it's not like one of them like ran off during the singing. No. After they all finished singing the whole set list, at least one ran off stage. I think she was a little overwhelmed. I think their newly Captain Yi Xian. She's so funny. At one point, she's so fussy. She's like, at one point she said, and I quote verbatim, sorry, I was trying to find water, I'm gonna die. Like, Power, I think you like Yi Xian. Yeah, I think you like Yishan. She's like, I don't know. She's like very fussy one. She fusses over the girls. And like she seems very like stressed. But because she cares, you know? She's like one of those like tears that there's very like you see all the time. You watch them because like it's funny. Because they're like it's like an annual documentary because they're always running about. It's like because they stress because they care, but it's funny as a result. Yeah, that's the captain. Yeah. One thing I mentioned.
Henry had a question. Though.
Yeah.
He even say he raises hand. Can I ask more about how the idol industry works? I only heard about it many laws inside the company, like restrictions to achieve fame. Oh, that's a huge question, Hanami. I think it's better for us to like kind of share the Cornelius experience before I answer that.
Yeah. We will be getting into that soon. So this whole section here is basically me recounting my own experience and my own delving into the world of IRL flesh meaty idols. I'm not saying they're meaty. I'm just saying that they're different from me, you and I. Even though I'm also kind of fleshy myself because I'm a physical. Anyways, Okay. Let's just go back to the previous slide first. Okay, you see this slide of STU, AKB, KLP, JKT, Quad Lips. So they all the final song for it. There was literally everyone, all 5 groups coming on stage to perform Aita Kata. So it's that Aita Kata, yes. That song, okay? I can't sing it. I'm bass, obviously.
Yes, he said that he's not an idol fan. He can sing it pretty well already. See?
No, I didn't say I'm terrible with. Yeah, I'm not that. No. Anyways, okay. So one thing I just have to know because I found this so hilarious actually. So from STU to Quad Lips, I don't know if this was deliberate or not. It must have been because it almost felt like the say-so scale. You know what's the say-so scale, Power?
The say-so scale?
Yep. So let me explain. So from STU, they came off the most say-so. They came off the most pure because they were all like because they're like the coastal 48 group. So they were all about the water and like going ooh sea and waves. And they did a lot of waves and very like more chill songs. AKB was a little more obvious up tempo, very pop, right? Very girly, you know, very feminine, very upbeat. KLP48 was right in dead center where, not to say that they were sexy, but they were a little more like especially because it was their debut, so they were giving it their all, giving all the energy to the crowd, you know. JKT48 being like the second oldest of the group, and being part of the Indonesian music industry, they were a little bit more spicier in a way, especially because their latest single, Magic Hour. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm a bit nerdy about these things, so I can name off these things. Was very Harry Potter aesthetic, very inspired. So it came off, had a little more of a darker undertone to it and stuff. Quad Lips was basically a K-pop group. Quad Lips was basically the Onesans of AKB of the 48 group. Because they were wearing streetwear, they were the opening act. They were outright being sexy, like outright doing like K-pop dancers. So whilst JKT and STU, they were going like all their poses were like arigato kawaii, all that jazz. Quad Lips was like boog, like ooh la la, like hi. So yeah, it should be obvious which one I follow. I mean, I follow KLP48, but like also like Quad Lips. Hi.
I see.
Checklist. Yeah. Because literally, Quad Lips is very unique. Is the like even from the logo alone, they're the most unique group in that. Do you know about Quad Lips actually, Power?
No, unfortunately.
Basically, Quad Lips is comprised of 4 members from actually different nationalities and from the 48 group. Like there's one Japanese, one Indonesian, one Filipino, one Thai actually. So they are literally all 4 different nationalities. All of their singles are in English, and they're all like they're basically like the most unique 48 group by far, bar none. They do not resemble anything like an idol group. It is very much more of the K-pop aesthetic, and obviously by nature of them being in previous, idol groups, they're a little bit on the older side as well. So
I see. Well, at least they are catering different types of audiences pretty well.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. And then also, if you notice this setup with the boxes and all that, so they all had merch stuff essentially. They all had they all got gifts and all that, just like any concert, I suppose. Next slide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this slide, the one with Cheetan here. Why is this all about? Why am I showing this? Okay, so this is me. Indulge me a little bit, Power. Indulge me a little bit. Do you know like why I'm showing this? By the way, why I'm showing Cheetan here, Power? Do you even know about Cheetan at all?
I know. He is such a. They are such. Wait. I'm gender for Cheetan again. I know Cheetan's a baby, but.
I don't know about baby.
Okay, I'm just going to refer Cheetan as Cheetan. Yeah, because Cheetan is a star. It's a baby star.
An autumn mascot. That's how I know him as, actually.
Yeah,
I know them as. And they have been quite infamous over the few years, being very naughty, causing a ruckus.
Yeah.
Not to mention wrestling.
Yeah.
Like a shocking amount of wrestling, actually. Like what I do, kind of a wrestling. Yeah. And so this is Cheetan with the KLP48 girls, doing a little bit of a photo shoot. How this relates to my own experience? This was very much a wacky weekend for me. The whole weekend. Let me explain why with the next slide. Okay. Now you see this guy holding up the KLP48 shirt. This bald guy with the booklet, holding up the booklet. So this dude here, his name is Sanshiro Takagi. He is the vice president of DDT, one of the largest Japanese wrestling promotions in the world. How does this relate to me? Well, let's just say that I made a little bit of effort to encounter them, both Cheetan and Takagi-san, on that same weekend when the First Cry concert came about, essentially. So if we go to the next slide, I might have gotten into a little bit of a something with Cheetan. It looks like we're about to brawl, and to an extent we did, but not to the point where like we were trashing the whole place. God forbid, especially when I actually sort of know the bartender in this space. Actually, it's wow. Sorry, I'm not gonna get into it right now. All I know was that Cheetan was coming to Malaysia on the same weekend as AKB48. Okay, no, I gotta do something about this. So I literally this was the night before, so I went to this. It was technically a private event, but I finessed myself. I finessed my way into this private event. I was right in that I actually encountered Takagi-san, who I've met before in the previous thing, mind you. So this was not his first time coming to Malaysia. And I encountered Cheetan. And all I can say is I hope that this is not the last time Takagi-san and Cheetan were to meet me again. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't worry,
there will always be chances.
Yeah, exactly. I saw my chance. I didn't just take it. I seized it. I'm hoping the ball will roll from there. Oh, and this is almost another as an aside. This is relating us to almost more to VTubing. You see this JKT48V booth power?
Oh yes, I do.
This wasn't any mangaki. So this was a week after the First Cry concert. So the girls were rolling. So they were doing like at least two concerts in a row in a matter of 2 weeks. So they visited the JKT48V booth where the JKT48V girls were. So JKT48, this is how big they are. Y'all are gede banget, okay? Gede banget. Not only do they have like a few generations of JKT48 members already, they also have a virtual subdivision as well. There is also I didn't realize at the time. It should have been obvious because the name is right over there. They are co-partnered with Aka Virtual. So that was that was an interesting weekend indeed. To see all that. And to the viewer that was asking about my standee, yes, I am the owner. I am quite possibly the sole owner of a Tanah Nona acrylic standee in Malaysia. Just putting it out there. I don't know if that's in a flex or if that says about whether I'm going to this rabbit hole deeper than I should have. Anyways, what are idols? So that's all. That's my whole shtick on how I dove deep down into the world of physical idols. And so let's actually take it away to an actual idol in training. Power, in your experienced opinion, what are idols?
Well, mostly for people who know in a very, very generic sense, idols sing, idols dance, idols make people happy. Right. Calling is so exposing the CEO. Wait, are you a CEO? My gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then,
well, I am not the CEO.
Right, the art culture is very obviously has been a long while of that. I think definitely Japan kind of started that first. Started it, and then there's the we have like when we know idols, we're like, oh, Japan idols, and then but now I think recently the normals, like the usual people, they're more like, oh, are you talking about K-pop idols? They are idols too. Like they do training as well. They do sing and dance. It's just that the structure of that industry, it's kind of same, but some part can vary a lot, right? Depending on the country and the demographic and the audience, right? So, allow me to get back to Hanari's question. Yeah. Okay. How does the idol industry work? How about it? About like many laws? Are you trying to say like rules in the company? Because Hanari say like, oh, like restriction to achieve fame. Like, do you mean restrictions that are put upon the talents themselves, or restrictions on the types of activities they can do? Forget it. Forget it. It's from a zap. I cannot forget things from zaps. Okay. Not wrong, but oh my gosh, y'all getting y'all there.
Y'all are wild for saying that. Even though there is a grain of truth to be had with that anime, I've got quite a few opinions about it because Oshinoko definitely has drawn from real life, absolutely. And some of it is it delves into the uncomfortable side of idol life because the whole idea of image, image is quite important to an idol. It's in some ways that's actually the thing that sets apart idols from other I suppose other entertainment, other singer performers.
Yeah, definitely. So for like the idol industry, I'd say it really depends because like I can tell you definitely like V idols work differently, right? Because like if you try to ask, like I can try to dissect the question from contracts or like activity contents or like all sorts of SOPs. As I say, it's a very, very broad question. But obviously, all idol companies, they design and they get to decide what you get to see. So what you see is what they want you to see. So just keep that in mind, right? Because there are some idol fans, or wotas, or otakus. There's a lot of specific terms, like even wotas and otakus. People do separate them very well, but I'm just going to include everyone. Be very conscious of what you see versus, yeah. Are you listening? Yeah, you cannot delete it. It's too late. It's too late.
No, you gotta live with your own mistakes. You gotta live with your own mistakes, yeah.
Right? It's like an exam paper. You write that answer, you bloody submitted it.
No take backsies. No take backsies now. So yeah, do you actually include do you consider male idols power? This might be a bit of an up-again question.
Of course, they do the same time. They do the same kind of training. We don't do gender discrimination here, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, as a male VTuber, as a self-proclaimed male VTuber who very, very much is male, like there is no escaping me. Like, I cannot be mistaken as a female, right? Like, there is nothing feminine about me. No feminine bone about me. I have many people verify this for me, you know? That even with my lack of height, oh god, I'm so straight. I'm so guy. I'm so guy-coded. Yeah, so sometimes I do wonder, do guy idols exist? And then I realize, no, there are more beautiful men than me. Yeah, there's a reason why.
Let's just say that. Okay, idol is more like a job for us, right? It's the same for like being a teacher. You don't really try to like this is a female teacher. Are they male teachers? It's the same thing. There's no discrimination, but I bet there's viewer selection problem as is male dominant fans. Okay. Hanari, go to Google, type PLAVE. It's a Korean virtual, like 3D model idol boy group.
Plab.
The fan base is crazy.
Plab.
PLAVE.
PLAB. Oh,
PLAVE. Plave. Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a friend, like, she stays, like, till midnight just to watch their live streams. That's fucking crazy. I can't, man.
Yeah.
That female fan base.
Yeah. When you have a female fan base, it's like, whoa.
Roscoe, you get your ears here. You get what you're talking about. No. Roscoe.
Yeah, I thought that was the name too, but I am clearly mistaken. Yeah, it's play, not plap. Okay. Plap is where I'm gonna stop myself.
Exactly.
I just realized who I'm speaking next to. If it was anyone else, I might keep the joke rolling. Not to power.
Thank you. So yeah, in the end, it's really up to the company, right? How well is the company at trying to push you out there? Marketing skills, HR, all that stuff. It's really technical. It's really not idol-like, but in order to reach that stage, you have no choice but to
be
in there.
I can actually offer a bit of perspective actually on idols and this whole thing we're talking about image, right, and all that. I cannot emphasize enough how much that is very much a cornerstone when it comes to the idol industry or presenting your own idol group. How important image is. I'll give a little bit of perspective. For example, Takagi-san that I mentioned a little while ago, right? He's a wrestling guy, right? So it's not to do with idols, but obviously part of the Japanese entertainment industry. And trust me, idols and wrestling, there is some intersection there. Well, what I'm getting at here is that without saying too much, even for him, image and first impressions is incredibly important. So, for example, I'll give a hypothetical example. We were looking for locations, but we presented him some locations. He was not satisfied with it. Like, he wanted somewhere that was like ZepKL, you know, like what is called a Shinjuku face. It's a very a popular event venue in Tokyo. He was looking for something like that, essentially. Okay. So first impressions is hugely important. Like I can guarantee you, one reason why they wanted to do the show in ZEP-KL was because it was the right image that they want to present, a professional, large scale music environment as opposed to a school hall. You know, this was no ZEP-KL is no school hall. It is a professional, world class music concert environment. Also, fun fact. I don't think I mentioned this now, but it is sort of important. A lot of the audience members in First Cry were Japanese. I could tell too, actually. Like when I looked around, there was so many Japanese people around me. I was shocked, actually. So they flew themselves down to Lalaport, to ZEP-KL, to watch First Cry. Yeah. So I just thought that was really, really neat that they were also very much catering to the Japanese audience as well, actually. So yeah, I really can't emphasize enough that crafting an image is such a cornerstone of the idol industry, for good or for worse.
そうですね。
そうですね。そうですね。
そうだね。
Every time I hear that, I think of a particular person. I wonder if I'll see him tomorrow.
Oh, good luck, though. Good luck, though. I bet there's a lot of people there tomorrow. It's gonna go crazy.
Jeez,
Yeah, speaking of that. Don't worry, Zabs. We are talking about BT Expo, the event that's currently happening in Collabing Convention Center.
Yeah. I should shill that as well. I keep forgetting to talk about that. Yeah. So Power has a Power will be performing there. Aren't you now tomorrow?
To perform in BT Expo tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. GMT +8.
Yeah.
That's going to be so much fun. And I have my meet and greet as well on the same day tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Cool. Maybe I'll see you there.
Yeah. Yes. Please. David. Even though I look really energetic, I'm so insecure. I was like, okay, you know what? I don't know. What if nobody's here? What if? And then CK's like, no. And I'm like, oh.
Don't worry. I can at least give you my reassurance that I will be wandering around the VT Expo hall as well.
And we start 1 p.m. Please make sure that y'all get some food before entering, so y'all can have lunch around 12ish. And walking from KLCC shopping center to KLCC convention center does take a little while, so please do some time management, okay?
Or you can just bring like a big ass meat bun or portable sushi with you and just eat in front of Power.
I mean, I'm not sure if the venue allows you to bring food, and that's the thing.
That's a
right?
good point.
Some events are very particular about it.
That's a good point. Yeah. Sorry, I came from Animangaki where I was an exhibitor, so I could do whatever the hell I want. So yeah, disregard what I say.
Say what? Let's go from.
Oh jeez.
Let's go.
Yeah, hope to see you guys there. Yeah. I too will be. I especially tomorrow. I will be there IRL. You can spot me. You can spot me, okay? It should be pretty easy to spot me. And what's more, my merch can be sold. It will be sold there as well at the V Daisho booth, where my card will also be sold as part of the V Daisho trading card game. So that's very exciting.
Oh yeah, because you're right. One of the booths that's V Daisho, you are part of that too.
Yes.
Mandarin say that he got your card.
Oh, you got my card, Inari. That's wonderful. That's lovely. You have gotten yourself the best card in V Daisho, without a doubt. yes. So anyone else who wishes to get the card or wishes to get the the trading card game, please do remember to use the CORN13 code, the corny code, as I like to call it. I'm funny. I'm a comedian. I'm a stand-up. No, not because I'm clearly not a male idol. I'm not like male idol code at all, right? Right? Now some lads, oh my god, they're so male idol, sing, dance. What do? I punch people.
Oh, that's a form of exercise too. So.
Yeah, I guess that is a form of exercise. But my exercise is wrestling. Male idols, they dance, they sing, they get the ladies. What do I get? I get sweaty fans. I get sweaty male fans that's like, oh, I love your wrestling. You're smaller than I thought. And like that question always comes around. That question always comes around. Yeah.
Well, I sing. I guess I dance and I punch too. You wanna have a look at my chat room?
Oh, yeah, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that you don't hold back against them at all. Shall we move on to the next slide, I suppose?
Okay. Oh.
So, we've touched a little bit about what it means to be an idol, but what's the difference between the real and the virtual idols? I think obviously.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. Please move on.
No, you were about to say something?
Oh yeah, I was going to answer it, but
Go ahead.
it seems like you haven't finished your question.
No. My question's finished.
Oh, okay. Well, in technical terms, I mean, terms involving numbers, right? Virtual is 2D, 3D. Real idols is like, wake up, you're in 4K.
Yeah, we are slaves to the internet speed, okay? Real idols are not slaves. Well, they can be, depending on the social media. But for the most part, if you see them live, you see them live. I know a lot of you guys are seeing them live, in First Cry, in Anime Mangaki, and this coming weekend, freaking Cosmic as well. So they are just doing the convention circuit right now. It seems good for them. Good for them. I hope they hustle well, as it were.
Right, and I think this works because like we can already see that there's so many fans of like real idols, and then there's like another big group of fans of virtual idols. So in the end, everyone has their own preferences.
Or you can like
and there are some people, some people go both. Some people insist on one side, right? So especially okay. Look, man, we are in this capitalization era. Like, there's so many choices for everyone to go for. So, when there's a market for demand, this is about to happen. You have real and virtual ones. It's just that the people who are behind it, like, well, in virtual sense, like, behind it, and, like, the people who's doing it, right? Let's just say, job scope. Very similar. But there's just that difference, right? For example, like real idols, okay, look, man. Part of the budget is going to the makeup.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then for us, our budget goes to fixing up our rigging, adding more assets, adding stuff to our overlays.
I think if it's virtual idols, you are not going like you are probably going to like go towards a what do you call a 3D, right? A 3D model, 3D show. One day, hopefully, Power.
Oh yeah, 3D.
Right?
Is it okay? Power, you tell me. This I think it is a bit of a trope, but I don't know. I don't really feel this trope. Is it practically like a trope for a 2D VTuber to dream of going 3D because I don't feel it. Because I
It really depends on like if they are into it, because like 3D there's going to be a lot of money spending.
Mhm.
Like a lot. The fact that you have to set up different amounts of cameras, and if you don't want to buy those industry-based ones, for really good movement, you have to use an iPhone. Imagine one camera equals to one iPhone.
yeah. So
That's just the camera. That's not even the application. Not even your tracking the like devices or suits. None of that. None of the green screen. So ouch.
Yeah,
the
2D
like
2D models are already like pretty darn expensive already. But 3D models is, and I'm not talking about VROI models, mind you. I'm talking about properly sculpted 3D models. Oh, those are on another level of price point, man. You you would not believe.
And 3D requires space too. Like space, like land, like expensive land.
Yeah.
So
or you could do what I do and become a wrestler as well. Start as a wrestler, have all of your wrestling equipment, and then I'll go 2D as well. You know, in case my body breaks down, and I could just stream whenever I like.
I think if you're going for 3D, your body's not the first thing that breaks. I think it's all your equipment gear that breaks first.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that is true. God, the amount of times I had to wrestle with VTS. You have no freaking idea how often I had to wrestle with VTS. Oh.
That's what happens every time.
Yeah, so different technical requirements, I guess.
Yes. The technical requirements are very different already. Yes. And I think I'm going. Okay. Another difference is like, how to say? Obviously, idols like you are being protected, alright? Like protected in a sense, or quote unquote protected, but I'll get into that later if we happen to touch that topic. And your idols' interactions with fans. If it's real idols, obviously there's meet and greet, like handshaking events. This is a very common type of events, right? Watch your idol. I ain't do that, man. I ain't do that. Well, I mean, idols trying to cook something up, but yeah, that's technically like really impossible, right? Even though you have VTubers who walk in events, it's a walking monitor screen with views just rolling around. Different already, like people who are not familiar with virtual idols that might feel like, okay, this is weird.
Or and this has happened to a couple of my friends before. They would think you're AI.
Oh!
Yep.
No cap! Oh my gosh! I wonder the amount of people.
Yep.
Oh no!
I mean, okay. Just to comfort you a little bit, like when there's literally been people that have seen me IRL before in my proper wrestling gear and all that. They have yelled Spider-Man at me before. Like Spider-Man.
I mean, well, that's what happens when they need to expand their horizons more. Yeah.
What about this looks like a Spider-Man to you? Does this look like a spider web to you? Honestly, the nerve of some people. How is this look like a spider? Is this clearly like a crack, like a window on stone? And how are people you just because it's a mask? It's not even a Spider-Man mask. It's like it's a traditional wrestling mask. Nothing to do with the spider of the man. Yo.
Spider-Man. That's crazy.
So yeah. I think another difference between like between the real idols and like the so-called virtual idols, I think because in some ways virtual idols can almost get away with this more than the real idols. Virtual idols we can mess around more, mess around way more. like we game, we do like dumb nonsense all the time. Heck, this thing that you and I are doing right now. If you were an actual idol, I truly wonder if we could even be allowed to meet. I truly wonder.
Yeah. I mean, this really. It's okay. It's not about like a real or virtual idol difference. It's more about like the company who's managing the talent. They get to decide on this.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Like
So that's more towards that aspect instead of like, oh, it's a 2D and it's a 3D kind of. I mean 4K.
Like for instance, like I've actually seen Quad Lips. They've collabed like with a Thai rock band before, and they were all male actually, like in the same stage, being videoed together. But again, Quad Lips is like the exception of the exceptions here. They operate differently from the other idol groups. So I don't know if they are allowed to be essentially like more loosey goosey with how they are portrayed, how they are filmed essentially. Currently, right now for KLP48, they are filmed when they're filmed doing their social media and stuff together. It's basically girl on girl, that sort of a thing. It's girls and the fans, as opposed to the KLP girl and like maybe another male performer or something like that. That I've not seen yet. But again, we are in a very, very, very new territory still with KLP48. So I'm curious to see what the future holds for them indeed.
True. 4K 360 HD 1880 megapixel super color extra 60-inch voice saturation 3 filter.
Yeah.
Just you. Okay, Hanari, go grab a mirror. Look into the mirror. That's what you just described.
I guess I can say the same for myself as well.
You. But why? Why using the emo, please? Ew. Roscoe, why are you using the emote?
Sorry. Don't worry, I don't lick IRL. I only bite IRL. In combat, I don't just bite people willy-nilly. Okay, I'm not like one of those weird e-girl girlfriends that bites the boyfriend. That's a thing. that is a thing. I know it's a thing. I'm not capping. Am I saying that right? I need to stop saying Gen Z stuff. It's very brain rotting.
Your opponent's here.
I tend to bite the fingers for some reason. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You do? Oh,
yeah.
That's crazy.
No, it's like then they can't use their fingers properly lah. It's strategic. It's strategic. If I bite their ears pain lah, whatever lah. Then they fight through the pain.
Sauce.
Yeah. I've got to stop talking about
I paid for this emote.
Okay, let's move on to the next slide before we go further into where else I bite. What are some of the similarities between real and virtual idols? I want to touch on this a little bit actually. Going back to once again the First Cry concert. Actually, in fact, the other concerts that I briefly saw KLP48 do, because I've actually seen them twice. First was in First Cry. The other time was in the second night of Animangaki. Guys, Animangaki is like the most barbaloi, most worth it, most bang for your buck anime convention, arguably in Malaysia right now, maybe Southeast Asia. Because not only do you get to, like, let's say if just for a one day ticket, yeah. So was it 50 ringgit, something like that? For about $50, you get to attend the entire convention center. See all the free shows and all that jazz, and then you get a post-convention concert. There was an opening act, which is obviously the Oni-sans, the very veteran anime cover band. Shout out to Dante. He's one of the OGs. And on that night, day two, I think, KLP48 performed again. So you didn't even have to go to First Cry to watch them. You can also go to you can also check them out there too. That's crazy. That's crazy. One thing that they did that I thought was like so unique and what really reminded me of actual, well, virtual idols. You know what they did?
What they did?
I was so confused at first because they were like, okay, let's bring out Devi, let's bring out Coco. Okay, we're gonna get them to do a drawing competition now. Like, huh? What are we doing? Are we going to have Magma live or something? Or you know, that collab drawing website? I thought they were gonna pull that up, but no, they pulled up actual large Manila papers and they started drawing. They started drawing on it.
I mean, it does give school vibes. So
it does. Yeah. I guess. KLP48 doesn't really give off too much of a little bit, but not too much. So I was kind of like, where's this headed to? What are they doing here? So they drew it. They declared the winner. It was Devi. And then they signed it and they said that, okay, we're gonna throw some like rubber balls now to the audience. Whoever catches it gets to keep their drawings and signature, you know? So whoa, they get to have like fat. So like, yo, that's what VTubers do. That's what us VTubers do. This is such a VTuber thing. Then I realized, wait, no, they are the VTubers. As in, they are the predecessors to the VTubers. Because when I was watching the concerts, we were obviously, Paula, we were discussing this. It just came to me when I was watching them. Because a lot of the stuff they did, you know, it's like, it reminded me a lot of like a HoloLive 3D concert in that they will do their set list, and then in between they would they would be interacting with their fellow performers, doing cute little segments, interacting with the audience. Yo, that's what. So this is where it came from. It came from idols.
Exactly.
It came from idol concerts. Yeah. So that's how it all came to be. So I was like, oh, so this is where HoloLive does, why HoloLive does all that they do and all that. So yeah, it just struck me that at least when it comes to the live show stuff, it is very much this is the origins of it.
So you know, saying that humans are actually very reluctant and they are afraid of change. Whenever you have something new, you kind of see a shadow of something else. This is why like VTubers are something that people are like, you know, we can vibe with this, but like it's very familiar to them in a sense of the structures of how they do stuff, right? You have all the shows. In other words, it's like streams and then the concerts, you know, and then the interactions. It's a very similar model. Yes.
Yeah, I just found that really kind of wild. What else that I found like similar between that I felt was like I mean, yeah, even now I'm going to be, especially with this section, I'm going to be referencing a lot to HoloLive because they are very much, they position themselves as an idol agency. Even the guys too, you know, the Holostar boys, they're idols too. We don't behave like it sometimes, but they are idols. They are idols, I guess. The Stars boys, I question them sometimes. Those lads. But the girls, no. The HoloLivers themselves are very, very idol, horny idol, which is not too different from the girls, because you know lah, girls can be very like girly with each other.
Unhinged. There we go. Yes.
Like, yeah.
But in the end, it's pretty much the same group of people like who are doing really similar performances, and
yeah, like the dancing. like literally whole of life, you know.
Yes.
They also learn the what they call the idol step, like na 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 na. I'm doing it IRL. I can't do it virtually because I'm 2D here. Na, na. Maybe
It's
I should
okay,
do.
I'm the same.
I have a green screen. Maybe I should do an idol step. In green screen.
It's all good, it's all
Will
good.
that
it's all
break
good.
the internet?
I mean, last minute setup does take time, so...
Yeah. But I do have a green screen. I should use it. Yeah. I mean, what were you, Power? Did you notice any similarities? Any parallels?
Parallels, huh? Apart from doing the performance show, music.
Music, yeah, for sure. Like shiny
I
smiley
mean,
story.
probably... Yeah, like probably like they have really similar... what do you call it? Similar concepts, like or... Like when people listen to certain type of music, they're like, oh yeah, this is idol music.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. Like shiny smiley story is 100% an idol song for sure. You can spot an idol song very quickly. Even something like Magic Hour is still very, in my opinion, idol coded. Even something like what's that song? That's still, even then, it's a much darker sound, hyper sound, a little more rocker. It's still an idol song. I don't know if by singing there, you could even tell what song it was. I don't know the name of that song at all. You don't know?
Which one?
It's the one that goes up. Yes. Okay.
Oh,
That's the
God.
only one I can remember. Yeah.
I want you.
Okay.
I need you. I love you. 君に会えて.
Okay, I am so scared of this song because I refuse to sing that in public or even in private too. Okay, no offense, because like I don't know. I know it's like one of the cornerstone 48 group songs. Absolutely. Okay, I can see your zaps going like that. But like, if I were to sing that, it gets so weird so fast. Because if you go further into the song, it gets a little more parasocial. You get what I mean? Oh, I sing that while wrestling? Oh, wow. I hit on my opponent. I want you. I need you. I miss you.
君に会えて.
And then if you go further into a song, it gets even weirder. Because one of the lyrics is like why is this a line from a song? I touch you? What? I'm so scared to look at the actual context.
I touch you. I hold you.
See?
この想いを.
I mean, I guess yes, I am touching and hugging my opponents, but not in that way. That's the thing. If I were to do this while singing Heavy Rotation, I would, even in Japan, I would be seen as like such a menace to society. Okay, I don't want to.
Look. Hear me
My
out. You get
sweet
another
dear.
wrestler,
Thank you.
and then you make a skit, and then you don't have to even sing it. All right, you record it, and then you just put the background music as.
I want to wrestle, not get in trouble with management. Thanks.
Oh, no, you didn't even need to sing. All you need to do is just change the background music.
Oh gosh. And then they recognize it's Heavy Rotation, and then they're like, oh no, he's gonna touch me. He's gonna
Go viral, sure, go
hug
viral,
me.
man. Let's do a shot, go viral. You can demoralize your opponent in 5 seconds.
I don't know. It's I mean, I was about to say that Sekihara in wrestling is like a bit of a no-no, but then I realized in Japan it's it's a bit of a yes depending on the situation. It gets very weird. It gets. I'm not gonna explain this part of Japanese wrestling of puroresu because it gets very complex. It's yeah. By the way, Sona, thanks for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Yeah. So yeah. There is lots of touching and hugging in wrestling. And the touching and hugging in idol songs is much more metaphorical, guys. Much more metaphorical.
Metaphorical, baby. It's all in your head.
Metaphor. It's all in your head. It's all in your head, like ASMR streams.
It's all in your head, and then you have the little bean says, "Get out from my head!" Yeah, Magus, get out from my head. Get out.
Yeah.
Stop gaming. But speaking of idols and wrestling, let's move to the next panel, shall we?
Okay. Idols and wrestling? I mean, since we're on the topic of it after all. I mean, wait, what does idols have to do with wrestling? I mean, yes, Hawa, the V idol in training, is here collabing with me, an IRL wrestler. But is there really a relation at all? You would be so surprised. So we're gonna touch on this just a little bit on the times that idols and wrestling have intersected. Look at this. This is wild. Okay, so this is very much my wheelhouse. So I shall take the wheel here. Okay, so top left. Do you guys, viewers of Power and Power, do you know what that is? Are you able to read that kanji?
Tofu. It's in katakana.
Exposed.
Katakana 300.
Kind of funny that the kanji is like kind of easy for you and me. So yes, so this is Tofu Pro Wrestling. Believe it or not, like this is probably like yes. So basically, this is like the hardest idols have ever intersected with wrestling. Like my kind of wrestling, okay? My kind of wrestling, where it's like actual wrestling, actual body slams, actual power drivers, top rope runners, all that jazz. These are actual AKB48 girls, talents, doing pro wrestling. And they call it Tofu Pro Wrestling. They filmed a TV series for it. There was a whole, at least one season of a TV show for it. It's insane. And then they actually presented this too. Like, it's wild. It's wild. One reason why this is able to occur, and I suppose the reason can really be summed up as, oh, Japan. That's actually like the most fundamental reason of all. Because, oh, Japan. Entertainers, we're always looking for ways to jazz things up, to spice things up, to, create different experiences for viewers. Intersecting cute idols with the bombasticness that is pro wrestling, especially Joshi Puroresu. Do you know what is Joshi Puroresu, Power?
Joshi girls pro wrestling?
Yeah. So essentially female pro wrestling, which doesn't sound like much, right? I kid you not, some of the very, very best female wrestlers in the world, heck, wrestlers in the world, are Japanese women. They have a whole industry there. I'm not even joking. Stardom, TJPW, Ice Ribbon. There's so many. They have a whole industry. There's actually an upcoming Netflix series called The Queen of Villains that is centered on a Japanese women's wrestler during a time when Japanese women's wrestling was an all-time high. When I say all-time high, I mean like they were more popular than the guys. Like it was a women's wrestling promotion, and they were more popular than the male wrestlers back then in the 80s, early 90s. It was insane. It was insane. I just broke I just broke the handle of my pen that I was fiddling with.
Wait, what?
I don't know my own strength. My bad. So yeah. So, and some of these Japanese wrestlers, they are, what's the word? Some of these Japanese wrestlers, even though they are incredible wrestlers, they actually position themselves as idols. Sometimes they will perform songs. Sometimes they will dance before the show starts. Mina Shirakawa, who's currently in AEW, still does a little bit of a dancing routine actually before she wrestles. Yeah, it gets wild. It gets wild. Okay, you see the one to the most right? That's Maki Ito versus Miyu Yamashita. Maki Ito is currently a very active professional wrestler, wrestling out of DDT, wrestling as part of TGPW. She's wrestled all over the world. She's actually wrestled in Malaysia before, actually. You know, that's how global she is. She's very well traveled. She's a former idol. So she is one of the she is, I suppose, in some ways, a failed idol, I guess. Yeah. She's a failed idol. She can sing and dance, but her idol group didn't really take off well. So she switched to wrestling. Why she wanted to switch to something far more risky, I don't know. But it's paid off for her, actually. It's kind of wild that it's paid off for her because she's like legit, she's a firecracker. She's amazing. I'm not even kidding, actually. Yeah. Really.
She
really
knows, yeah. So at least like she make, a good decision for her own path.
She did. I'll admit I don't know too much about Maki Ito's past besides her being an idol. What I can definitely tell you is that it because of how hyper competitive the idol industry is in Japan alone, so it's a make or break situation sometimes where there's no guarantee that you're going to be successful, no guarantee that you can make a living out of it at all, actually. In contrast, I'm not saying it's easier to become a wrestler, to make it as a wrestler, but especially because it's more dangerous. But at the very least, it is definitely less saturated. I'm not saying it's not saturated. It is saturated, but not to the point of idols, especially because the barrier of entry is you're gonna risk your life every time you enter the ring. So that's your barrier of entry right there. Yeah. So Maki is like a very much an IRL example who I very, very much respect. She's insane. And if you go to the bottom left, need I say more? Do you know about this thing at the bottom left, Power? Fuamoko. Indeed. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, the twin puppies. They're so adorable. I want to pet the heads. Yeah. But then I saw this. To say that this was like kind of insane, to say that a few Japanese wrestlers have commentated on this, like live reacted to it on the Twitters and all that, it's true. It's damn true. And the craziest thing is, do you know who supervised their wrestling match? And it is a wrestling match, okay? Like they were doing actual moves. They were doing wrestling stuff essentially. Do you know who trained them and supervised them?
I don't know.
You might recognize this name because I mentioned it a couple times already. DDT.
Well, Coco did mention that they moved to Japan, so that's a huge possibility that can work for them.
Yeah. So So they obviously needed like a consultant essentially for this sort of thing. And they basically approached the best wrestling promotion for this because DDT, they are known for doing I suppose the more outlandish wrestling stuff. Like DDT is known for their outdoor events. Like they have wrestled in theme parks, a camping site, in a bullet train, in a train, in a baseball stadium, in a house, like someone's actual house. Yeah, it gets wild.
In a volcano? What the?
They have probably discussed it. I would not be surprised if they've wrestled in a sauna before. I'm pretty sure they have. I've seen someone power drive someone into a toilet before. I'm not sure if that was in a theme park or in a sauna.
Won't the toilet bowl break?
No, it didn't break. The person's head just went into the toilet bowl.
Ow.
Yeah, it was gross. I won't lie to you. But yeah, so for them to be approached by a VTuber agency to help them with a wrestling match, yeah, that's not too strange. Yeah. So yeah, it just goes to show that all these entertainment stuff, there's a lot of intertwining sometimes, a lot more than people realize. You know, all just to give you guys a swerve, all to keep you guys on your toes. Who knows? Maybe one day, Power might do something wrestling related. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. On the flip side, maybe I will do something idol related. Maybe I will.
Oh gosh, you should give it a try.
I mean,
look, performing on stage is not going to be that, life risking.
Exactly. Oh my god. Oh, that's actually so.
In comparison, it's easier in a sense, right? You won't die.
Yes, I don't have to risk my life. I just have to look pretty. Yeah.
I mean, look cool works as well. They're coolly idols. It doesn't have to be cute. They can be cool looking idols.
Yeah, me looking cool.
Yeah, and then sing on stage and then make people go, "Whoa, that's crazy!" You know?
Oh my god.
Yo, this person's so good.
Me cool.
Yes.
Wait, Power, do you think I'm cool?
Yeah, you are. You can do so many things that I cannot do already, so you're pretty cool.
Yay! Suck it, suck it, everyone, suck it. See, Power believes in me. Why can't you believe in me? Huh?
Hey, the people not believe in you.
Let's just say that when people see me IRL, death, taxes, and people calling me, people saying to me when they meet me IRL, "You're shorter than I expected. I expected you to be bigger. I expected you to be taller." It's my never-ending story.
Oh no.
Yeah. And finally, just as a quick aside, you see the center picture there? That is Seraphim of the Ring. You might recognize the girl on the left. She's Hatsune Miku. So this is a Vocaloid and MV. So Seraphim of the Ring. It is a pro wrestling music video. Holy crap. This is this for me. I got so hyped when I saw it because a friend of mine who I won't reveal just yet showed me this video. I was like, whoa, what? It's insane. It's such a good music video. It actually captured what it means to be what it feels like to be a wrestler in the ring, on stage, performing. It actually captured what I feel going through the ring. It's amazing. It's I love it. It's like actual shonen anime levels of goodiness. I love it. Yeah.
It's not about height. It's about power and knowledge. Yes.
I suppose I do have that in spades. Like, yeah. I know at least 5 ways to strangle someone. Yeah. I mean, next slide.
Okay.
What do we think of idols now?
I mean, idols are pretty amazing. That's what I know. I'm not sure about you.
I think if anything, the one what comes to mind, and that's appreciation. You know, seeing looking at obviously post First Cry concert, I followed some of the social media, some of the KLP girls social media. You know, just I'm curious to see how they handle their own socials and all that jazz. Whether they do any sort of vloggy stuff, that kind of a thing. And I gotta admit, it again. I'm constantly reminded that for two things. I'm reminded that they operate not too differently from us VTubers. You know, we will throw a random ass dumb tweet sometimes. They throw a random ass dumb tweet sometimes. They will. we post about cats. They post about cats. They will go on. We do live streams. Some of them actually do live streams as well via TikTok, for instance, and talk with their fans directly. Heck, we have membership streams. Well, you have membership streams, I suppose.
I hope I have.
Yeah, you are about to have membership streams.
I hope. YouTube.
Yeah, so that's via YouTube. They have a paid fan club, which is, like a membership stream.
Memberships, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So, honestly, not too different, I suppose. So that's been pretty neat to see. And also, so the second thing I want to mention, this is actually an interesting one. This took me completely out of nowhere. I was so at Mangaki there's the whole food section, right? The one gigantic area just meant for food stalls and all that. I was like buying, I think like a bun or something like that on day, was it 3 or 2? Might have been 2. And then I turned around. You know who I saw? I saw the KLP48 girls barely like 10 steps away from me. They were, yeah. You know what they were doing? They were just walking around. They looked like they were looking for food, honestly. They looked like they were just looking for food. Now, obviously, they had minders there. They had people looking out for them and stuff. But, they were in their outfits too, mind you, and idol outfits. And they were just like, well, they look like just walking around wanting to see what to buy in food. And then I remember, I'm basically reminded that, yeah, guys, they're human too. They do want to look around an anime convention. They do want to look around for food to eat, essentially. So I thought that was a very off the cuff human moment that I saw of them. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, I'm going to know that you have a very positive experience and view towards idols.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, what? Wait,
no, sorry,
the voice not captured.
I thought you were saying that that I thought you were saying you're going to share your own personal experience with an idol. That's why I didn't say anything.
Oh,
actually, do you have a personal experience with idols? Actually,
like me, seeing idols.
Yeah.
I mean, I do, but
if you want to keep it mum.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to TLDR it. I know after I say that, my experience, y'all will keep asking for dates, but I'm not going to cover the dates in the stream. Do you know Love Live?
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
And the first group is Muse, and one of the members is Maki. The red-headed girl with purple eyes, and she's voice acted by Pao, Pile, Pao Chang. And in Malaysia, she used to have a concert in Malaysia. So it's not like a full of live concert. It's just like her, right? So she is there as herself. She has her own songs, and of course, because she voice acts and she dances as Maki. She actually can sing some of the Love Live songs on her own show. So TLDR, I went there, get SA'd, and I mean, it has nothing too much to do with the idol experience. I mean, I love the whole trying to watch the whole show
you were
experience.
starstruck. You were so starstruck.
No, I say I got S8. I got.
You got what?
I'm just going to type it. I'm just going to type it in Discord. Where the heck is that?
Okay.
I'll delete it.
Okay.
Like in the crowd.
Oh.
Alright, I'll delete it. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Sorry,
You know
I
what?
didn't-
Sometimes I'm glad that my voice is such a debuff to the point that no people get it.
Oh man.
I'm glad. So yeah, it's a whole holy grail hole for me to talk about idols because like this is also a huge problem. It's a thing.
Oh man. Sorry that you had to go through that.
Yeah. Huh. So yeah. Good. Hanari, you didn't catch it. That's good. Yes. Yo, hello, Kashita. Hello. So yeah. So yeah. Regardless of that, idols are pretty amazing. Like I absolutely understand how much they have to go through in order to reach where they are at. Some of them will think definitely that like, oh, I did so much, but I'm still not there yet. And there's no other option than keep going. Just keep going.
Dear, thank
Because like idols have supporters, and that's like the fan base. That's your attendees in a concert. For V idols, that's your audience in your live stream. Yeah. Full respect. Where's idols? No, it's good. How the heck she's typing so fast? Train it! Just like an idol, you train it! What? Can you not type that fast? Wait, was my typing route that fast? So yeah, regardless of that, idols and virtual idols, all of that, right? Regardless of just being that standard, your standard Japan idol, the cute one, heck, K-pop idols. That's why like you can see so many people. Like the normal, I don't want to use the word normal. The general public. Yes, there we go. You're not used to that, no wonder. Because let's just say the general public, right? They are into idols too. It's just that it's not Japanese skilled idols, but you can see they are there to support them, right? They are always excited when there's new songs, there's new debuts, there's new singles. It's the same cycle. It's the kind of same flow. So all idols are cool. So yeah, that's my take towards like idols. And as one who's in training, I can only keep trying. But there's at least progress because I'm the VX.
Oh yeah, it's time to show that now.
Let's go.
Go.
Oh wait, which image is that? Funnily enough, like let's see if I move my object. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. We are just a little bit smaller now. Let's go. See? I'm going to have my stage performance tomorrow. It's a first step, but it's a step. You get what I mean? It's a good step at that too. So yeah. I actually changed my what do you call that? Like my slides.
Yeah, I'm aware. Don't worry.
Yeah, and wait, not this one. Hey, not this one. What is this? Did I not? I didn't. What? Oh my gosh, I'm surprised that I didn't put that in. Where's my bangyo? Oh my gosh, this is in a very incorrect size, but yeah, I have merch. Idols have merch too. That's one of the similarities, if I say so. Wait. Pause. Look. To be fair, if you go there, every VTuber who's part of that is in a cage. Okay. Cornelius, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. yeah. So like merch and all that stuff, kind of exciting. I was just informed that for today my name cards are all out. So if y'all really want the name cards, please go there tomorrow and please buy merch.
Yeah, same. I actually forgot to provide my name cards today, so yeah, I'll be there in person to drop off my name cards at the VDI show merch booth. So you can grab my merch card for free, or you can grab my merch there for not free.
Pawa's badge touching. God. Oh, touching your head. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hey, don't get me in trouble. I'm not trying to get in trouble here.
Look, man, like that's a badge. That's not me. I'm right in the opposite direction. I don't know what these devs are talking about. Sometimes they talk something that's really, that really makes no sense, you know. Apologies. But devs can be a little bit crazy, if you get what I mean. Yeah, like apart from a badge, there's a sticky shit as well, and I drew the stickers. I drew
Did
it.
you say sticky shit?
Sticker. Sticky shit.
Sorry,
Sticky shit is like sticky shit is more like those little notepads where like part of it, like you write down a note and then you can tear it and then you slap it. I think that's the sticky shit.
Wait, are you saying SHEET or SHIT?
Bro! Bro. Wow. Slander. How could you? Oh, do you think that I would say such a language?
I mean, yes, you are a V idol, but in trading, so you still have some wiggle room, I suppose.
Wait, I still have some loopholes to go through, right?
Exactly.
You know what? There's this next thing that I can absolutely use this opportunity to use my language. So regarding to the VT Expo, right? As y'all see, like I have like this cocoa cage, and then there is, okay. So I'm just going to show. This is like not an updated version yet, right? But then like imagine like the space. There's like stickers and badges, which is the merch, right? And I was informed that this morning, just like you know, when the staff members are trying to set up the booth, and then like they are apparently understaffed, so they're very busy and try to set everything up, and then they say apparently some school kids who were there from a school trip took the stickers and ran away, and I'm like, whoa.
Of course. Of course. Wait, so, but since they knew that it was school kids that took the sticker sheets, doesn't that mean they got it back?
I don't know. They say they were so understaffed, they cannot really like catch the kusagaki. Man, now that's the type of kusagaki that you want to throw it away.
I think I know what to bring tomorrow then.
Naughty little chicky monkey, naughty man. Killing shit. I was like, that's
Yeah.
like, how many 6 ringgit did I lost for no
Yeah.
bloody reason?
I definitely need to bring this.
But like, keep in mind that like a school trip happens just because it's a Friday though.
That is true. That is true.
So tomorrow, Saturday, that probably won't happen. You have a lot of event goers, like actual like crazy event goers, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
And tomorrow, is the day of Yago being there. So.
Oh, that is true. Oh man. Oh.
So I don't think the schools ever want to have a school trip with that amount of people.
That is true. So I'll just be whipping the regular con goers then. Yeah.
Oh my god! He's trying to commit violence. Yeah, you have an opponent now.
No, I'm trying to maintain order here. Maintain order.
Tension cages for Kusugakis. Give me my sticker back. At least give me 6 ringgit. means long hands. That means durian.
Luckily, they weren't. Luckily, I wasn't there when that happened. If not, I would have been in pursuit. I would have been in pursuit. I'll be having my riding crop in hand, yelling at them. Oi, balik sini, balik sini. Yeah.
So please, if y'all happen to go to the event tomorrow or Sunday, please buy my merch. So
and no stealing. No stealing.
No stealing. Okay, I'm trying to.
And if I find anyone steals my merch, never mind the rotan. Never mind my riding crop. I'm just gonna lecture you and waste one whole 30 minutes of your life that you'll never get back.
Wait. What?
Lecture them now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Never mind physical damage, mental damage. I'm very underrated with my mental damage.
Oh my god, thank you. For your donation. Oh, more sticker production. Yes, we need to make more sticker production. Trying to compensate from the stickers that have been stolen by the little Kusakaki.
That's so funny. So sad.
Thank you. 本当にありがとう。Emotional. No, what's about emotional damage? What are you talking about? Man, that's not emotional damage. That's a real business loss.
That's financial damage.
Exactly. Can you imagine?
Financial damage.
Like it's Power's first merch ever. Something to made like something that's made and sell, and then my first customer. I'm not my first customers. It's teams. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Becco. Anyway, let's hope tomorrow. We hope for the best tomorrow. I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Pete and Green, yes, as I mentioned before. Oh, I can't wait to see if people are going to show up. Cause I had this discussion with the company. Like, what if really, what if nobody shows up, and we're like, you know what? Let's just pull out the ukulele.
I'll show up.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Make sure y'all eat,
Oh.
And don't bring durian in the event. Oh my gosh, please do not bring durian to the event.
You know what?
Yesterday,
You know what? Yeah, I'm fluff it. I'm gonna do it. You know what I did in Animagaki last time? You know what I brought into Animagaki? I literally brought an entire loaf of sourdough bread. If anyone wants sourdough bread,
that's bread. It's bread. It doesn't smell, so that's still.
No. What I mean is, I literally walked around the convention area with bread in my mouth, like I'm a high school girl late for work or late for school or something. I will walk around with a loaf of bread. If anyone wants bread, if your boss is there, if he's hungry, he needs bread, I'll give him some bread. I don't mind. Why? Because I freaking can. Because I can.
Exactly. But when it comes to durian, I believe there are rules regarding to the event. Like, please do not bring such food.
It's my DCF. Us Malaysians, we know not to bring durian here and there lah. It stays in SS2.
Just in case, because that can be really crazy.
What Malaysians bring durian to an anime convention? I've never heard of such a thing. Right?
You hear that? Please do not bring durian.
Right?
Please.
Has any Malaysians ever brought durian to a convention before? Please say no.
I think they will get halal. They will get yeeted out by the security guards.
Yeah, it's such an Abulden thing, man.
Yeah, just in case.
Yes.
Power with roti kaya. Oh, roti kaya. Please put big chunks of butter in the middle, which is the ka shit yao. This will be the first year we bringing durian.
Oh god. Oh god. You guys do it. I will actually whip y'all. I will actually kick y'all. I swear. I swear. Do not put the blame on me for this. Oh my lord and half.
Yep. Can I bring patai at least now?
We have so many stinky foods lah. Yo.
We have stinky food. We have stinky flour.
What else is stinky? Stinky people. Bathe as well, guys. Shower as well.
Stinky people is basically people in the events, right? When you all get squished.
Oh,
like sardines.
Yeah, I'll admit I'm also stinky. Like after once evening rolls.
What else is stinky? In the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can still drink Kamen Rider guy durian armor. You know what? As long as it doesn't smell, it's okay. Goring belacan. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
No dear. What is happening?
Y'all talking about food. Oh my gosh. Man, it's such a Malaysian thing in the end. It's all about the food.
It's so
it's
Malaysian.
all about the food. I know, right? You know what? Maybe next time, if I were to like do more much, I'll try to guess. I'll try to make something that relates with food. Because we love food. That's a good idea. I guess that's pretty much it about today's stream. What?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. We covered all we do.
Yeah. So, before we end the stream, would you like to shout out or promote anything on your side?
You. Ooh.
You a pretty cool wrestler after all.
First of all, Roscoe, thank you for the dono. It's very appreciated. Holy crap. That's Oh, if you were to look at my chat, you'll see how much
Oh my gosh, I think you just broke him. Roscoe, what have you done?
Well,
don't hit me! The flick is
Paul, what was your question again? Paul?
Would you like to promote yourself?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes. Guys, you can find me on my socials. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. And obviously you can find me on YouTube as well. On Cornelius LOW CH. You can also, if you want to, I will be present in VT Expo tomorrow, IRL. But if you want to see me actually wrestle, you can also, oh man, I need to, why didn't I prepare for this? You can also prepare, you can also hit to, hold on, let me just grab this website. Oh my god. Hold on, here it is. Our upcoming event in Malaysia is MyPW Champions Quest. This is in November 16th. So
my sweet dear, thank you.
Thank you for the sub, Norosco. You can, I have a wrestling event in Champions Quest November 16th. So it's quite a ways away, but we are selling tickets now. Tickets are limited, so if you're interested, you can get it out early. And there is still early birds promotion as well. So I will definitely be there to, if you've always wanted to see local Malaysian wrestlers doing their thing, seeing me ply my craft, Champions Quest is the place to be. That is all.
Nice. And as for my side, it's very obvious that I'm currently at VT Expo for 3 days straight, starting from today to the Sunday, and you will be able to see me at my booth that looks like this. Yeah, see those stickers? See the badge? It's I believe it's pretty affordable. You know, I'm not sure why there's some little thieves there, but yeah, you get to have a look of the room, and then see, that's you, Zap. See, you're included in the standee. I will never leave Zaps behind, okay? I included you, so come have a look at yourself as well. tomorrow we have the meet and greet session. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining the Zap Army. Get down! Oh, thank you. There's a meet and greet session tomorrow at 1 p.m. Please eat before you come here, alright? And then there is a stage performance on the same day at 5:30 p.m. I'll be doing some performances with some other VTubers as well. Please check us out. You're gonna steal that cutout. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Shadow Helms, you just remind me of something. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, Roscoe, for the donation. Once again, hontoni arigatou gozaimasu. Okay, another little announcement. That just appeared in my head. I'm so sick. Thank you so much.
Oh dang! Oh wow! 666. Let's go!
This standee is actually available for auction at the end of the day, which is Sunday. So like Sunday, when the event kind of ends, is it 6 p.m. Malaysia time or something like that? There will be like a section where people are able to bid with the. Thank you very much, Sano, for investing in tier subscription. Arigato. The standing bid will start with RM 30 ringgit. Yeah. Yes. Let's go.
Yes. I'm not for sale.
Look.
Well, unless if you want to buy me, but when I say buy me, I mean like IRL me, because like I will be there IRL. I'm not for sale, but if you want to buy me, you know what to do. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I might be in trouble saying that. I don't know why.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying things just to say things. Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah. So you know what? For 30 ringgit, not only you can get a power mini standee, you can get yourself too. Look at you. You are just being so happy on the top of the megaphone, right? That it's a deal. You can get yourself as well. Imagine spending 30 ringgit minimum trying to get yourself. What a deal! Hey, no punches. Why are you punching them? No, who are you guys punching? What the?
What is happening?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no punching. Yeah. Man, they really love, like, that's kind of funny. They love the punching emoji. They love the licking emoji.
Oh, yeah. It's very tactile. It's very like in your face. It's like oomph, you know? It's the oomph to it. Yeah, maybe one day I should get emojis like that one day. Yeah.
They really love the animated emojis, it seems. Like every time the punching, the licking, and when we started, right, we have to submit all of this to Twitch for them to review, right? Yeah. The fact that they actually approved it.
They accepted your licking emoji. What? Yeah, usually they're quite. Well, I don't know.
Thank you, school, for the biz. Thank you, arigato. Thank you for the happy.
Thank you for supporting local idols.
Thank you. Hello, Happy Rescue. Oh, you miss me? That's so good to know. Man, look at my standee. I included y'all too, right? So y'all are with me. And yeah, please ask the staff members in the booth regarding to Power standee auction. Yeah, I think it's better to ask on the Sunday because I believe the auction starts at 6 p.m. If I'm not wrong, I think that's like the time they do it in the past events as well. So yeah, like just auction away. Have fun with the auction. If anyone's actually interested in it, have fun. All right. So yeah, I think that's who's the wrestler. The wrestler is. Oh wait. Oh, sorry. I have like new audiences in here, so.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Yeah. So the wrestler is Cornelius LOW. He is a Malaysian wrestler who does VTubing as well.
Oh yes. If you see my video on my stream, I'm showing like right now an actual footage of me actually wrestling, just to prove that I do this IRL too. Yeah.
So yeah. Alright, I think that's pretty much about stream. Do you have like an outro or that you want to say to your audience before we end the stream?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the stream. May Cafe Cornelius Cafe Cornelius is now closing shop, but may Cafe Cornelius never close in your hearts. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Have a lovely evening.
Pow, signing!